Yeah, I'm Cam Davies from Fat Duck Restaurant in Te Anau. Today we're cooking lumina lamb saddle stuffed with spinach, served with a sweetbread bonbon, smoked kumara puree, and a courgette, red pepper, and goat's cheese cannelloni. So we've got a split saddle. So first off, we want to run our knife down here and take this fillet out. We're going to fold that back into it. Then we want to turn it over here and push that out. So we've got this bone running in along here. Go in on the side. You just want to be really gentle with your knife here, letting the knife do the work, just opening that up. Just got these little wee knuckle bones that stick out, so we just want to go on the inside of those. Keep that bone for later, add it into your sauce. Alright, so now we've got the bone out of that. There's a bit of fat in here that we want to remove. We'll take out any of these little bits and put a little cut down here. We just want to trim this fat cap up, and then we want to go in to this side, and this is the part that some of them will have quite a cap on here, and you can sort of trim right down. We want to get into that meat there. You've got to be careful you don't go too far down, or else you'll leave yourself a bit exposed with no tail to form the roll. Score this fat. The reason for that is it helps with the rendering process, makes it easier to get it crispy. And I'm rolling this today, but it looks, so you won't see it, but it looks really good for presentation too. So even if you're doing lamb rack, you do the same process. It's a nice score on that. Trim that up, that side's looking really good. Again, this side was where it was hard up against the bone, so there's a really firm piece of cartilage down there that we want to remove. And again, we are working with the loin, so you don't have to do much trimming, but we just want to take a little bit of the silver skin off here. Again, we just want to remove that chain. We can save that for scraps. And as you can see with this loin, you got one end is thicker than the other, and same with the eye fillet. The eye fillet, one end's thicker than the other, so we want to turn that around so we get a nice even noisette and roll when we're cooking it. So put the thick end at that end. So I'll leave that like that. Now this is ready to get our stuffing in there. Again, this is nice and easy. Just saute off your spinach, a bit of garlic butter, season up and make sure it's nice and dry. Just want to even that out. Have left one important ingredient out. Got a little bit of meat glue here, which you get in the industry. That's just to hold that together. Just going to trim that off. It's pretty good. So we just want to put a knot in the middle. I started off in a butcher shop as a young fella, just doing a bit of washing up and things like that. But yeah, I love it. Sort of reminds me of being a teenager. I'll just put another one on the end. That's just to hold the stuffing in while we're going to cook it. So we're going to blitz up some lamb. We're going to add the egg white and add the cream, season up, add some herbs, and then our chopped sweetbreads. We just want to blanch them quickly, just so we can take the skin off. Let them sit in ice water. The lamb gives it a nice texture, keeping the sweetbreads whole. Again, you got a different texture in there. We'll just add our cream in stages. It's alright, we'll just pass this mousse off into the bowl. We're going to give it a season up. Going to add our herbs. We've just got some chervil, some Italian parsley, and some chives in there. Just to give it some flavour, nice and subtle, but you can add anything you want in there. You could add tarragon, any sort of soft herb flavours like that would be delicious. In our sweetbreads, you just want to try and remove that membrane, and again, that's just a texture thing. Pretty easy to source. I mean, I get them from our local butcher. They come in like 500 gram packets. It's hard to get them really accurate in size, but we just want to cut into the bonbon. We want to be able to see know that there's got sweetbread through it. Just going to add that in there. Right, so that's looking good in there. You can see the chopped up sweetbreads, a nice smooth mousse, and our soft herbs in there. So we're now going to roll that in some cling film. So we're basically just going to make a wee sausage here.